I'll be showing you a very simple high probability setup on gold for the coming week. So make sure you watch this video from the beginning to the end. So if you are looking to take a high probability setup on gold from next week, watch out on this video and see what a high probability setup looks like. So looking at the gold chart on the daily time frame, I'll be doing a top-down analysis starting from the daily time frame. So if you look at gold has been very bullish, giving us higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, just like that since then up till date. Okay, so the only major sales we do see is gold coming to grab some liquidities before pushing to break structure to the upside. So if you look here, gold recently grabbed this low around this 18th. This low that was formed around that September time, then November it grabbed it, and after grabbing this low, what happened? Price just went ahead to break structure to the upside to still continue the bullish trend. Okay, so on gold, what am I going to be looking out for? Since price is giving us this grab of this low, break of structure, we are bullish, right? So let's just continue the bullish trend just like that. So I'm not going to be seeing any sales at all unless gold is grabbing liquidity. That's just what I see most times on gold. Okay, so gold pushed all the way to the upside and there was already so many wicks resting along this region. Gold just have to retrace back down, take out all of these lows, all of these wicks you can see on the daily time frame. You can see this week resting below. Okay, you can see this week. There is no valid area of demand or other block to actually buy the market from. All of these zones have been mitigated on their way pushing to the upside. So gold needed to come and regrab, then push, break structure, and give us what? Another zones that are valid and also have imbalances on them, so that gold retrace back down, rebalance them, tap into our zones, then push. That is just what I'm seeing on gold. So gold grabbed this low, then push all the way to the upside. Originally, I was anticipating for gold to tap into this mitigation block, but gold did not let that tap into it. It just flew all the way to break the highs. So right here, this is the break of structure, the last break of structure on gold, which was this one. Okay, gold went ahead, break structure. Then what are we expecting after a daily external high gets taken? We should expect what? Price to come, retrace, take some internal liquidity, then aim for the external. That's just it on gold. So looking at the gold time frame, we are bullish, and on the 4 hour we are in this phase. Okay, so let's go to the 4 hour and see what the 4 hour is actually doing. So since we are bullish on the daily time frame and also on the 4 hour, if you look at the structure, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, then higher high, right, then higher low, then higher high. That's just what we're going to be expecting on gold for the week. So we should be looking out to buy. We should be looking for possible areas that gold will get to, and it will reverse to still continue the bullish trend. So looking at the gold, you can see that gold recently came to grab liquidity from these lows. So after gold grabbed liquidity from these lows, because there was already a lot of buyers resting along this region, support and resistance, waiting for retest, this, and gold was just busy manipulating all of these zones. So gold went ahead to take this liquidity, and what happened? Break structure to the upside. Okay, after this BOS, then what next? We should be expecting more of buys, right? We should be expecting price to pull back to buy. So after that, gold break this structure, and it just created some multiple weeks before breaking out this structure. So what should we classify this week? If you look at this week, this is more like gold taking some liquidity on the lower time frame before pushing to the upside. Okay, gold came, regrabbed that low, break structure to the upside, and what happened? These are possible area of demand that gold will be buying from next week. Why? Because there is all liquidity resting above it. So this one have this liquidity low, which is resting above it. And for this one that is around here, okay, this is another demand. Why is it so valid, and why is it an A plus area to actually buy from? If you look at here on gold, you can see that before gold broke this external high on the daily time frame, gold gave us these lows. Okay, if you look at these weak candles, these are liquidity for price. Okay, so if gold can retrace back down, grab them, okay, tap into our zone, change character, then we buy gold. Or if this one fails to hold, this should hold. And why is this even more high probability? This is even more high probability because it's also resting at the 50% mark. So if you put your fib from this low to this high, you will notice that all of these zones, they are resting on the 50%, and also this one is resting below the 50%. And these lows, why are we expecting it to hold and for price not to break it? Because it grabbed liquidity, then broke structure to the upside, then still engineered extra liquidity at the top before this push that caused the break of structure. So that is why this low. If this low gets stacked in, then this will be more like our structural liquidity. So let's watch out on gold for the upcoming week to buy from any of this demand. So this is what a high probability setup can actually look like. Okay, so you don't expect people to, you don't think that there's another thing. This is just how it's being built up. This is how you get to build up a high probability setup. There's nothing extra. I don't need to apply any some kind of grace stuff to get this thing done. It's just simple analysis, understanding structures, and trading along with it. That's just how gold is looking. So I've sent all of this analysis to my Telegram channel for my mentees to actually capitalize on it. So on Monday, we are very, very active to look for buy setup on gold. All our limit has been set our time, our reminder has been set on this alert, has been set to get us reminded once gold starts giving us this buy setup. Okay, so we're just waiting to get this tap, then we scale to the lower time frame, change of character, then we buy. That's just it. So see you guys next week for something like this. So make sure you watch all of the episode. Any pair you trade, comment down below. I'll be able to drop video on it for you next week. See you guys on the next one.